Riding cars, welcome back. It's just doing an online auction. I've kind of been sitting in the parking lot here. I'm actually fighting over a welder. I gave up. I gave up. I got this trailer for this Hornet, and when I watch YouTube videos on how to make it a little bit more user friendly, everybody pulls out a welder. And I've been kind of wanting to work with metal things. So, I keep an eye out at these auctions when they come up. It's a new little hobby and I kind of picked up out here. But yeah, I was just doing that. Lost on the welder. I lost. There was a chainsaw in there. Somebody put my bid in. Nobody had been watching it now for the whole time I've been watching the auction. And then at the last second, somebody put a bid on it. Like I wasn't watching it, but the timer going down. It had been sitting there now for like 4 days at my price. Like, oh, nobody's interested. I checked on it earlier today. It's like still nobody's interested. Okay, well I still got like 2 hours left. Nobody's interested. So I just kind of left. I go checked it. The lot was closed and somebody had put a bid in. I wasn't there to see it. I lost out on that chainsaw. But there is another chainsaw in there. I just put a bid in for it. Somebody else is kind of actively bidding on it. So another hour and a half before that closes. It's kind of at a price that I can almost leave it. It's an electric chain. Well, both of them. One was a plug-in electric chainsaw. The other one was a battery operated. It's a Greenworks or whatever they call it chainsaw. It's only one battery. I just looked up batteries and they're like $100, $150 online. That's why I'm kind of another one will come up. I don't really need it. I just thought, hey, if I can pick it up at a good price, that'd be good. What was my point? What was my point? It wasn't about auctions. There's some vehicles in there. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, that's what I was thinking about. I don't know, a couple videos ago, I think. Can I get 1,000 subscribers? Not that I'm not asking. I say subscribers because that eventually leads you to um, monetization on YouTube, right? And I figure eventually, yeah, that'd be nice. Have the hobby, earn a little bit of money to pay for a little bit of things, microphones or whatever. And then I thought, what would I do for 1,000 subscribers? What would I do? I'd keep making videos. That's for sure. It's kind of funny. I was just gonna go through the comments on. I just put up a bunch of new videos. I was sick for a while, the beginning of February there, and I could not make a video. And then even after being off work for a couple of weeks, I still struggled. Still struggled. So for that, there was a little bit of period. It was kind of funny because exactly a year last year, I was pumping out a video a day. I was starting my YouTube channel. This year, I was like, February is like the worst month. Total not consistent. You don't have to be good on YouTube. You don't have to be good. You just have to be consistent. You just have to keep putting out content because people stop. And there aren't as many people making YouTube videos out there that you think. Some people will post a few, maybe 10, 15, 20, maybe even 50, maybe even 100, and then stop. Like there's a small circle of videos out there, especially in whatever genre or niche that you're in. There isn't a lot of content creators out there. It's actually the numbers may sound big when you look at numbers of YouTube people and all of that, but it all funnels into what you watch and your interests. And in those niches, like, there's consistent posters just aren't there, sort of thing. I'm actually going to go through some viewer stuff for 1,000 subscribers because I had 187. And today I looked because I was posting videos and I was watching them to see how different my other camera is to this phone setup and the sound and everything. And I've just kind of been watching the videos that I've made on the phone again. And I logged in and it's 188 subscribers. Woo! So the new subscriber, whoever you are, thank you back. I got a like. Try to find any truck. Oh, I just did that for behind the wheel. Sean Ron Barnes commented on the perfect time to buy a Dodge Hornet. That I think I just came out yesterday. I don't know. Sean John Barnes. I bought a 2024 Dodge Hornet RT Plus, brand new, and love it. But you say stay away from the RT. I'm wondering why. I'm gonna give you a heart. I'm gonna put a comment. I'm gonna put a comment saying I'm answering your thing in a video. The big explanation is that I'm in Canada and in the cold weather, the stories I've heard from people who've owned the RTs is they have real trouble with them. It's fine when the weather is nice and it's all plus 15, 18, 20, 25 degrees Celsius outside. And the pavement's dry. It's different when it's minus 30 and the snow is up above your tires. And the car's got to sit somewhere it can't get plugged in. My daughter's working with a guy, loved it, loved his Hornet. They got into the stories. My dad's got a Hornet. He had the darker blue one, the shiny blue one, and it was an RT. And I've seen that car. And this winter, this was his first winter with it, and he had nothing but troubles. That thing was not starting after work, wasn't starting in the morning. He had so much trouble with it. This month, he took it back to the dealer, lost money on it, and bought a Compass Trailhawk. That's where this comes from. The other thing is that when they first launched the RTs and they started to bring them out, like, hybrids are not Dodge's thing. And I don't know if they bought that hybrid system from somewhere else or they engineered it themselves. Either way, it's a brand new system. And there is going to be nothing but bugs because that's how cars are nowadays. A brand new model of a brand new model of a brand new make of a brand new make, all from scratch, brand new system, like electronic systems. Dude, no end of troubles, right? Now, cold weather plays a big factor in electronics, especially with the batteries. Like, it's really harsh out here in this climate. Maybe if you're storing it in your garage and then you're parking it in, at work. Oh, my daughter's here. And if you're parking it at work in an underground garage. Howdy, neighbor.
Picking up pastrami?
No.
Okay, I am.
Okay, I didn't get a text for it.
No,
I just put in for sensor. Yeah.
Well,
I'm making a video.
hi.
She says hi. Okay. I was just talking about. I made a video. Don't buy the RT, and somebody said, why not buy the RT? What's so like? I like it. There's two people here on the comments saying, and I've been saying, don't stay away from the RT. And I've been saying because I live in Canada, and when it hits minus 30, it doesn't work. And I just finished telling the story. The guy that you work with.
Yep.
What did he do?
Traded it in for a
Compass.
compass. That works way better.
And it works way better. Is it a Trailhawk one, or is it just? It is a Trailhawk. Yeah. Yeah. Because it wasn't starting. It wasn't working for him. He had to.
It worked fine in the summer.
Worked fine in the summer. Yeah.
As soon as it started hitting like minus 10, minus 15.
Minus 10, minus 15.
Not going. It wouldn't start. Like he couldn't.
He couldn't get to work, and then when he got it to work, he couldn't get home because he couldn't get it started. Yeah. Okay. Even if he plugged it in. Yeah. I was just saying, yeah, if it's fair weather, if it's great weather, if it's good weather, it's plus 15, plus 20, it'll work. Yeah. There you go. That's why. I'm just going to say, I'm answering this in a video. Short story. If it's cold, they don't work. And when I mean cold, I mean cold. I don't mean United States cold. I mean Canada cold. It's different than United States cold. It's different than Michigan cold. It's different than Vancouver Island cold. It's like you spend enough time outside, you die. It's an iconic car. It's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, I canceled that. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, it's got a reply. Anyway, maybe it's time to buy a second GT Plus from Critical. Funny. I actually made a video earlier today, and I talked about that. Sound went wonky on it because I stopped the car, started the car, did an oil change thing, picked it up from the dealer, and it doesn't really matter. But I did talk about this, man. Critical. I did. Funny, I mentioned this in a video I made today because I was looking at well, you'll see the video. Had a dream about the Hornet, and I'm like, what if this thing gets wrecked? Would I go buy another Hornet? And I was like, ooh, yeah, I just really had a good talk about it with myself, of course, sitting in a car. And yeah, I keep a lookout for one for a deal on one for my daughter. She loves this thing, man. She drives that Cherokee every day, but you should see the smile on her face when she gets out of this and has driven it for the day. But there hasn't been any deals in Canada on Hornets. Nope. Wow, I just picked up an RT lifetime warranty, and this guy wrote a book. This guy is Lincoln's bro. What? Nicholas? What? Lincoln is bro. I did read a part of this earlier. Lifetime warranty, covered $100 deductible. I think it's an Alexa idea. Wife got a Hyundai Elantra hybrid. Had electrical gremlins. Yeah, and Hyundais were bad for that. Even that when they launched that Santa Cruz, I didn't buy the Santa Cruz because they were having all kinds of electronic glitches, and people were all over the internet saying it. Like, yeah. I realized your video was right. Doesn't matter what you buy or drive now. They all have computer issues, electrical issues. Brought mine in Tennessee. Like the car because I rented it in New York City several times. Enjoyed every time I rented it. I know it's a risk, but name another car out there for 25 grand that puts a smile on your face. Enough said. I tried a Toyota Prius XLE, 35,000, no electric seat on passenger, no JBL system. I'm gonna ride until the wheels come off. 5 years and 8 years hybrid on it. Also, lifetime warranty kicks in for the rest of ownership and transferable. Love hybrids, but good ones. I do like the gas only model, but hybrids are making a strong comeback, and they are. I'm just saying a whole bunch of new manufacturers started hybrid systems from scratch. Hyundai's was crap. Toyota, Honda, are reliable hybrids. They've been doing that for a long time, but basically since the pandemic, all these car companies started up and from scratch built their own hybrid systems. And Dodge was one of them, and I think they're one of them. Pretty sure they're one of them, and it just wasn't reliable enough. And like I mentioned earlier, get it into Canada cold, the things don't work. Hybrids come back. Question: why would you buy a RT with a great price? Would I buy an RT with a great price and a lifetime warranty? Yeah, an RT at a great price. Oh, here. So even if it comes with a lifetime warranty and it's all paid by the dealership when something breaks on it or if it doesn't work or whatever thing, the problem is you're left without a car, and I can't be left without a car out here because I have to drive enormous amount of kilometers to and from work and while working. And for me to not have a vehicle, even though it's getting paid to get fixed at my local Dodge dealership that can't, well, have it's taken a year and a half, who have finally figured out how to reset the oil life on my gas Hornet. I don't know. I don't know because if it was a car, if it was a third car and that we didn't need, it was just a fluff car, you know, then sure, it'd be fun to have a hybrid around. But to rely on it out here in minus 30 degrees Celsius, um, even with a lifetime warranty, I would buy it and resell it. I don't know if I would live with it if it was an absolute need like this car is. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question, Lincoln, man. I'm gonna say that's a good question, and that I answered it in the video. And I answered it in a video. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. Maybe it's gonna be the thousand. What would I do for 1,000 subscribers? And I'll put a blushy face because I'm trapping you to watch a video. Let's see what else we got here. The Hornet is an iconic car. Wow, I just picked up an RT with lifetime warranty. Yeah, okay, maybe it's time to buy a second RT. Yeah. They quoted me $70 at the dealer. Yeah, you must be American because they quoted me $96 for that windshield wiper thing on the Hornet. And all you have to do is go in and ask for Jeep Cherokee 2003 Jeep Cherokee windshield wiper, rear windshield wiper, and they give you the wiper, not the whole arm. They don't charge you $70 or $96 in Canada. They charge you, I can't remember what the price on that. Oh, I bought mine off Amazon. It was $20 for two. Yeah. Next time I ask for a 23 Jeep Cherokee rear wiper blade, and it'll be like $15 in the States. Be like $15 in the States. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't get it either. Zale. Let's go now. 124. Commenting on car culture is dead. I was waiting for you to comment on Chinese cars in Canada. Woo, good video. Thanks, man. I gotta go back and read. Thanks, man. I gotta go watch that video now. Because I just heard Carney had come out. They did a deal on Chinese cars. I don't know. But they're making like it's an emerging car culture out there. That's the thing about China. People are affording cars out there. Like we're here in the Western world, we can't afford the cars anymore. Kids, young people cannot afford cars, and they won't be able to afford cars. Can't afford houses. Can't afford cars. The car culture is dying, or that we know of, right? And so the next emerging culture is China. Huge car culture there. Hundreds and hundreds of millions. Yeah, the Chinese thing. Yeah, the Chinese thing. It's an emerging huge car culture there. I mean, we're importing them in Canada. Yeah, and that's about it for this video. We're at 20 minutes now, so 22 minutes. Interesting stuff. Thanks for commenting on the videos. Keep commenting on the videos. What I heard is the algorithm doesn't care about subscribers. It only cares about likes and comments. And that's what gets videos circulated. Now, and then when I checked my last algorithm or whatever, my YouTube studio thing, people are getting my videos on their home pages. That's where the most clicked on viewed videos are. They're coming up on people's home pages, right? The next is at the end of the video, the videos come up, right? The click through thing. I should actually look this up. How are they finding my videos? Duration, watch time, views. Uh, let's check out the recap. One video, 2.5 people found me. So up next, YouTube home and YouTube search. The YouTube search thing is interesting because it's got to do with the people looking up Dodge Hornet because nobody's just looking at Ryanair cars. Nobody knows about Ryanair cars. I got 188 minus one plus one subscribers. Yeah, I'm going to close YouTube Studio. I'm going to log out of my. Oh, I got a comment. Did I miss one? Oh, yeah, Hinton. Yeah. John Cullen, Bulldog Marketing and Sales. That was 7 days ago. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna log out. Gonna stop the video. Thank you for watching. Hit a like on. Hit a like if you lasted this long. Subscribe if you are new. This way it comes up in your home feed at some point, maybe. And comment on something as soon as you feel comfortable enough. Say something to add to the community. That's what I actually believe in. When you're commenting, you're adding to the community. I gotta go into the pharmacy and pick up some stuff. Not drugs, sensors I gotta go pick up. Kind of been waiting on them. Thank you very much for tuning into Ryan and Cars. Really appreciate your viewership and your comments. I love going through the comments, and I try to answer every one of them. When I was sick, I didn't do anything with YouTube at all, actually, except watch it. No, I actually didn't watch YouTube. I watched Prime Video. Stayed in bed watching. I think I was watching. I restarted Supernatural, and that doesn't matter. It's but not car. Well, thank you. See you later. Have fun. See you on the next one.